Hello and welcome to another edition of the Surgeon's Report. On January 22nd, indie developer Analgesic Productions announced that their upcoming adventure RPG Anodyne 2, Return to Dust, will release in May this year for PC, Mac and Linux through the Steam store. Anodyne 2 Return to Dust is the long-awaited sequel to the developer's 2013 release Anodyne. Players take on the role of Nova, the nano cleaner who is tasked with collecting dangerous nanodust growing throughout the land, which then must be returned for recycling to a mysterious entity only known as the Center, in an evocative, surreal, lo-fi 3D and 2D world. Players get to walk or ride across a lush, moody world in full 3D, discovering strange characters and places, shrinking to characters and collect nanodust through 2D Zelda-like gameplay reminiscent of the original Anodyne. The features of the game are as follows: run, jump and drive through 3D cities and natural landscapes and find people who are infected with nanodust and need to be cleaned. Then shrink down into their bodies to enter surreal 2D dungeons where nanodust can be found. While exploring 2D dungeons, use Nova's nano vacuum in 2D to solve puzzles and defeat enemies by sucking up and shooting objects. She'll also need to vacuum to collect nanodust and magical cards scattered throughout the levels. Use nanodust and cards to unlock deeper reaches of Anodyne 2's world. Follow the story of Nova as she learns more about who the Center is, talking to a variety of creatures and people, and eventually grows to understand her role in the world as a nano cleaner. The developer also stated that there is no need to have played the original game to understand the story of the sequel, but long-time fans will find connections between the two games. Anodyne 2 is looking like it is keeping up with the strange and bizarre nature of the original game, from its visuals to its mysterious and interesting concept. It is looking like a game that, like its predecessor, will be full of surprises while using an interesting take on the 3D platformer and the 2D Zelda-like gameplay. If you loved the first game or just enjoy the weird and bizarre, then Anodyne 2 is a game to keep an eye out for this May. And if you'd like to hear my thoughts on the game, be sure to keep an eye out for my preview of it later today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next report.